Also in Steve's room, we've installed a red line heat exchanger. This particular unit is a very well-built unit. It's a 5-ton unit. The square on top actually is a charcoal unit that cleans the air and takes away the smell. When you're figuring out how much cooling capacity you need per room, figure this. Every light puts out 3,000 BTUs. If you have CO2, add an extra 1,000 BTUs. That's 4,000 BTUs per light with CO2. 1 ton of cooling capacity is 12,000 BTUs. That means for every light, for every ton that you have, you can do 3 lights that will cool. This particular unit is 5 tons. It could go up to 15 lights. However, that's at its max capacity. I wouldn't push it that far. I might only go 12. It's better to have a little bit of a margin in there. Now, there's different ways that you can cool a room. One, you can put a regular air conditioner in your room, either a window unit, or you can actually put what's called a split unit, where they have the cooling unit inside here, and then outside your compressor sits with a little fan that blows the hot air out. You've seen that in most houses. You can install that 5-ton, 3-ton, or whatever your capacity is. Now, if that's a little bit too much for you, you want to do it all yourself, then this is a great unit to put in. Now, there's other types of units. This is what I like to call a passive unit. It circulates cold water through there, and doesn't have any refrigeration running through it all. It just blows past an A-frame coil, blows the air through it, and cools it. Now, there is another unit made. It's called Thermo Plus. The Thermo Plus unit is what I call an active unit. It uses more electricity because you're running a compressor. This will only use maybe 5 amps, where the other one, if you had a 5-ton unit, you use about 26 amps. That's a lot of juice and a lot of power. With the Thermo King unit, a 5-ton unit, you can run 15 lights. It runs a little bit cooler and a little bit more efficient because it doesn't rely on an A-frame coil and has its own refrigeration, which does a little bit better job of cooling. However, they are a lot more expensive and they do use a lot more electricity.